troubleshooting for like 5 minutes, which all things considered isn't that much because I've troubleshooting, troubleshoot. Okay, so we're apparently live. Do we have visuals? We have visuals. It's such a nice time to be alive. Let's get started with this game. This is years 1 through 4. I also own years 5 through 7, so we'll be able to play the entirety of the Harry Potter series in LEGO format, which should be interesting. I've never played these games before, I don't think. I think I started this game, this 1 through 4, a while ago, and I never... Hang on. Sorry for the double audio there. I think there might have been double audio. There might not have been. Certainly it was using my camera audio, which was not supposed to be the case. Hello Pokesaurus, how are you doing? The good thing about this game is there's no voice acting because it's a LEGO game. Everything, and that is one thing I will say about LEGO games, is that's not how it goes in the original. In the original, she is the cat, but I assume that that was way too big of a bother to animate with LEGO characters. But yeah, LEGO characters, like LEGO games, communicate everything purely visually. So they don't even need to hire like different voice actors or anything. It's actually a very interesting way of doing things. And I'm not like the biggest fan of the main gameplay elements and like feeling of modern LEGO games, but honestly, I do like the way that they like do the storytelling and like characterization of everything compared to older LEGO games. So we're going to be it's not quite properly like scaled for the stream. You guys are missing a little bit on the top and bottom. Are you though? Are you? I can't tell if you are or if that's just like there's a little bit of black on the top and the bottom there, which I don't know why that is. I think that's also on the stream. It doesn't really matter too much. Also, is my microphone synced with my webcam? Because I'm using a different camera this time around, and I've had some issues with that throughout this week's recordings. So I'm not entirely sure if this is sync or not. It might be, it might not be. I have no idea. That looks surprisingly like good. Never mind. I was going to say surprisingly good weather effects and like water effects for a LEGO game. But hey, your mic and webcam are in sync. That is good to know because it's been annoying. This webcam might actually like die on me halfway through the stream because I'm using a camera with way smaller batteries than I usually would, but the other camera is used by somebody else, so I couldn't use that one. So I might have to go swap batteries sometime throughout the stream, depending on how long we stream for, and I guess we'll see, right? This actually feels kind of like nice. Some characters can use magic to lift objects. Press Y to switch to Hagrid. I don't know what the Y button is. Because I'm using a PlayStation controller. Can I... I'm trying to... Oh, I am Hagrid. Am I Hagrid? Why is this not working? I'm trying to switch to Hagrid, but it's not letting me. I'm assuming that is something to do with my control scheme. Press Y to switch to Hagrid. What button is Y on the Xbox controller? It's the top one. So why isn't it registering? Oh, wait a second, what? I am kind of controlling Hagrid, I think. Can somebody tell me what to do here? Because I'm confused. Oh, wow. Okay, it worked. I don't know why it didn't work before and works now, but you know what? I'm kind of okay with it. So, oh, I was holding Y rather than just like tapping it. And now I can... Oh, can I do that while I'm on it? No. Harry, I think you kind of need to do... I think Hagrid is not allowed to use magic, by the way. I don't know. I do seem to remember something about, like, Hagrid not having a wand anymore. Officially speaking. Something along those lines, anyway. So I have no idea what this is. Carry Lego objects to the highlighted area. Where is the highlighted area, though? Oh. That would be the door. That makes a lot of sense. I don't know. I instinctively look towards the chat while I say things, but obviously that's not... Damn it. That's not where I'm supposed to look, because the camera is right there and the chat is right there. So that's a little bit confusing on my part. The B button. That is that button. Yeah. So there we go. Oh, and only Hagrid can use the levers for some reason. I mean, because it requires magic for reasons unknown to mankind. Why do you need magic to turn a door lever? That doesn't make any sense. Then again, nothing here really makes sense because, again, magic. But we'll figure it out as we go. I really do like the area for the diagonally so far. Though, man, you can really tell that this game is not made to be played in 1080p. Just look at the distance there, how blurry things are. That is not depth of field. That is like... That is painfully ugly. I don't like that. Not one bit. Oh, that's an ingredient, not an obstacle for some reason. Oh, we also need a popsicle. Let's throw this in first. Then let's switch to Hagrid because he's got the spider. Oh, and the popsicle's right here. Let's get myself a popsicle. Please? Pretty please? Oh, I need to be Hagrid for that, probably. Yeah, don't talk too much to Quirrell. He's got Voldemort living on the back of his head. Spoilers. Wasn't I supposed to say that? I feel like I might not have been supposed to say that. Harry, you shouldn't have been so close to that cauldron! Only a very strong character. I wonder if Hagrid is going to be the only strong character throughout these games. Because certainly Ron wouldn't classify as a strong character. Neither would Hermione. I wonder if you... do you get to play as Dumbledore? You better get to play as Dumbledore. At least in like... Don't attack Harry. At least in the Department of Mysteries part, right? I guess it's not inside the Department of Mysteries, technically speaking. But at least in the Ministry of Magic in the 5th book, right? Surely you play as Dumbledore against Voldemort there. Because that's like one of the biggest battles until the battle actually... Well, up until that point in the series, I'd argue that that is one of the biggest battles. Because up until that point, what kind of battles have you had? You've had Voldemort versus Harry in year 1, which really wasn't a battle, but more so like Deus Ex Machina. Then you had Harry against the Basilisk in year 2. No real big battles in year 3, right? I mean, you've got the Patronus thing. Only goblins can open these locks. We don't have any goblins. Wow. So, year 3, no real big battles. Then, of course, you have Harry versus Voldemort in book 4. But as important story-wise as that battle is, it's like kind of a bad battle. Even in the books. Even in the books, it's really fucking boring. The only difference between the film version and the book version is that in the film version... Oh, wow, let's do that. That seems like something I want to do. Even in the only difference is that in the book version, they get transported like 50 feet away because magic, so that the Death Eaters can't intervene. And in the film version, they're just kind of like standing around and choose not to intervene. That is the main difference between the book and the movie there. So this is not like anything major. And then you've got the Ministry of Magic fight against Dumbledore and Voldemort. And I would definitely argue that that is probably the biggest battle up until that point. Yeah. Yeah, definitely. I would definitely say that it is. And then, of course, you've got the battle for the Astronomy Tower in Year 6, and then the battle for Hogwarts, which is like the big finale in Book 7, right? So, and that definitely is the biggest battle in the entire series, which it better be, because it's the climax, it's the finale of a very long build-up, and it's very good. I mean, the entire 8th movie is just that battle, more or less, and a little bit of Gringotts. And then you've got... Don't know what that's supposed to accomplish. Harry, you go stand up there. Harry. 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 Oh, you automatically lift me up when I stand up there. Ah, that's clever. Off topic, but do you have heard of a game called I thought that's at Coronavirus. That's how much that's been messing with me. I thought that's at Coronavirus. It definitely did not. Hagrid, I'm over here. Hagrid. Does yeah, that does the thing. Coronavirus the game, also known as Plaguing. No. Carnivores? I've not heard of that game, no. Sounds interesting though. It sounds kind of like a variation on Spore. Do you know Spore? The we probably should do a Spore run on stream as well at some point. I mean, the entire game is kind of lackluster until you get to the space stage, at which point it's really like thinly... That's amazing. At which point it's really thinly spread. So... Oh, now I get to be the goblin. Nice. So it's not that good of a game, necessarily, to be honest. But still. Spore, it's fun. I have fond memories of Spore. Can I open this chest? Oh, I probably need to be Hagrid in order to, like, get rid of this. No, huh. Then what? Harry can't do shit. He doesn't even have a wand. I'm guessing I just can't do anything here yet. You're not telling me that this is the only... Is this literally the only door? Is this the only vault? Surely not. Also, why can't a goblin open the thing in a building that is supposed to be worked in by goblins? Do they rely on big, heavy clients always? Because that doesn't seem like a good business model at all. It's a rather obscure dinosaur hunting game. I guess that technically classifies as carnivorous, right? Oh, this is that's the Philosopher's Stone. I almost said Philosopher's Stone. Oh, yeah, Sorcerer's Stone, I mean. I almost said the wrong thing. Oh my god, in my top 5 Harry Potter PC games list, people in the comment section did not appreciate me calling it the Sorcerer's Stone, even though I have reasons to call it the Sorcerer's Stone. Are those good reasons? Potentially, potentially not. I would argue that the game being developed by an American-based studio is a reason to... Yeah, I probably want to be the goblin for that, right? Is reason to call it by its American name, and also most people will know it by its American name, because most people, especially like English-speaking people, but most people like are American. Not most people are American. Most people are not American. Most people are anything but American. But there's more American people than British people. And as such, I could also say, like, okay, but I am Dutch. Like, natively. So, neither of those names are the name I know it by. So, only the Dutch name is correct. Which, obviously, is bullshit. It takes place on an alien planet like Spore. Huh. I really want to play Spore now. I'm guessing I have to be the goblin, which is Griphook, by the way. The Philosopher's Stone, I don't know why they would get angry with the title of a damn movie. I don't know why they changed it in the first place. Like, do American people not know what a philosopher is? Like, why did they make it sorceress? That's not weird at all. Why did they make it Sorcerer's Stone in America? And how did they deal with it in the movies, actually? I don't remember. I think in the movie, Hermione calls it the Philosopher's Stone. And surely in the American version of the movie, did they film that scene like twice? Well, they took a lot of takes of it, obviously, so it wouldn't have been that difficult to... Is that Draco? So it wouldn't have been that difficult to make one variation where she says, or a couple of takes, where she says Sorcerer's Stone. I guess it could have been possible that the American version of the movie actually calls it the Sorcerer's Stone. I don't think it does, but it's possible, and altogether not even that unlikely, I'd say. Because it's fairly easy. I mean, they would have to... that being said, they would have to do, like, an entirely different export of the film, again, just for that. And different printing, and, like, logistically, that would be a lot more difficult in, like, the late 90s, early 2000s than it is now. Because right now, they would just, like, send a slightly different digital copy. But if you have to set up, like, 2 different printing processing lines... That's a lot more bothersome. So I understand. If they just went with Philosopher's Stone for both of them. In which case, I would argue, yeah, maybe Philosopher's Stone is more right, and obviously because that's its original name. That's what the book is called in like the country of origin. Which, yeah, but still, it doesn't really matter. To you, it's Philosopher's Stone. To you, it's Sorcerer's Stone. To other people, it's something else because it got translated into their language. You can just see it as being a translation rather than like a renaming, because American English and British English are different in like a lot of ways. The hell is a stone? A stone? Yeah. Might sound like a weird, funny question, but okay, that's also funny. But explaining what a stone is, such a basic thing and a basic concept, explaining something like that, without me showing you a stone, which obviously I don't have a stone laying around, I don't think, but like explaining very basic words with other words is actually very difficult, and I think it's got a name, like the idea and the process of that. But it's impossible to describe words beyond a certain basic degree of knowledge without like pointing to something in the real world, right? Because language describes the world. And if I had a stone right now, it would be the Philosopher's Stone. We came full circle. We came full circle on that one, and I'm kind of proud of myself for it. So the sorting ceremony definitely is it's a little less climactic and dramatic than it is in the original adaptation, the movie. The movie isn't the original adaptation, I suppose. So that's a very good question. Would more people, like for the Philosopher's/Sorcerer's Stone, definitely most people, at least at the time, were introduced to that through the book. But how many like Harry Potter fans were introduced to the series as like a whole through the movies, right? How many people would have never gotten into Harry Potter if they were only books? I must imagine that's like a huge portion of the fan base, right? Because the movies did so much money. Kind of ridiculous. And that's not just because a lot of, like, bookworms decided to go to the cinema. The reason Harry Potter became as big as it was is because they made really good movies out of it, right? I mean, not all of them are really good. The fifth movie kind of sucks really bad. But other than that, all the movies are pretty good, I'd say. The first one, classic. Second one, great. Third one, by far the best. Well, depends on what you want from your movie, I suppose. But I really think from a cinematic point of view... Well, hello. From a cinematic point of view, I think the third Harry Potter film is the best. And then you've got the fourth, which is okay. Actually, maybe the fourth is the worst. It depends. Again, from like a purely like standalone perspective, the fourth isn't that bad compared to the book. It's insulting. That's what it is compared to the book. And the fifth one, compared to the book, it is not that bad. But the story of the fifth Harry Potter, it just doesn't work as well in a film format as it does in a book format. So I think as a movie, it works less. I'm assuming that Hermione has to like charm this thing or something. Why am I taking his pants? Oh, that's why I'm taking his pants, because that makes a lot of sense. What was I talking about? Oh yeah, and then the sixth one also isn't that good, but that's just because like a lot of the backstory could just like yeeted out. It just isn't in there, which is a little bit too sad. But as a standalone thing, not comparing it to the books, it's a decent movie. And then the 7 part 1 is kind of slow and drawn out. 7 part 2 is really, really good. But they're all good movies, like to a certain extent, at least. Where do I go from here? Definitely not in that direction. The fuck are you doing? Wait, are these ghost studs? These are... Oh, those are the studs I'm supposed to be following to get to where I need to be. So I need to go downstairs, but I'm going upstairs. So... Wait a second, is that Dumbledore? That is Dumbledore, isn't it? Huh, I don't know. Let's, I want to go down. Can I go down, please? I think I need to go down. Maybe I don't need to go down. I think I need to go down. Oh, Ron can use Scabbers here. That's it. No. Still getting used to these controls. Harry, don't get in my way. It's not what I wanted to do, but you know what? It works. Oh, well there we go. Scabbers. This mechanic is going to... Let that story be done, I suppose. That mechanic is going to disappear after year 3. I wonder if that like gets replaced by anything though. It must. Because that seems like a mechanic that would just like really get integrated into the level design and to just like drop that after Scabbers leaves for story reasons. What would that get replaced with? Crookshanks? But in Book 7, Crookshanks isn't with them either. But I suppose Book 7 would have like way different level design from the rest of the series anyway, because they're in very different places. I guess the Ministry of Magic could be somewhat like Hogwarts, but it's like probably fairly different as well. And then what else would there be? I'm very curious what Year 7 is going to be like actually in this, because I have no idea. Yeah, I don't know like any spells yet. I have no idea what Year 7 is going to be like, because in the books it's mainly just like sitting around in a tent. But that's not going to work very well for this game. There's not a lot of gameplay purpose, and I never played the the like normal games for 7 part 1 and 2 because they run like shit on PC. Back when I first got part 1, that doesn't look very good. It's Leviosa, not Leviosa. Or whatever, I don't know the incantation myself. I'm a horrible Harry Potter fan. Leviosa, not Leviosa. Something like that. That's the one downside to no dialogue, is we don't get another rendition of that. I really like that scene. But yeah, I never played those games because originally when I got 7 part 1, it didn't run well on my PC. And I was like, that's probably because I don't have a good PC, which I didn't have a good PC back then. I do now, at least a decent one. I suppose that counts as Wingardium Leviosa. But then for the video top 5 Harry Potter PC games, that list, I played through the entirety of the series and I installed that game again and it still ran like shit on a modern PC. So it's just very poorly optimized and it probably will never run properly on a PC, which is a little bit too sad. And then 7 part 2 had the same issue, but I really don't know how they filled like all the content in that game, because there's not a lot of content in the book, is there? Like, not at all. A little bit to the right, a little bit more to the left. This is really fiddly. I don't like this at all. Can I? Thank you. Yeah, that's really fiddly. I don't really like that. Maybe it would have been better if I did that one before, but you know what? This will probably not work. Never mind. Is it supposed to click in? I don't think it is. I think you're just supposed to, yeah, jump up this really fiddly part. Okay. That's annoying. You can like just jump off from that. We need to cast something on the painting. Okay. We do that first. Can we do this now? No, we can't because we need to... Oh, we need to make the claw. Because the claw needs to hold on to the weight. Nah, that makes sense. That makes a certain amount of sense. At least I want the blue stuff, because I think the blue stuff is like 1,000, right? And the other one's not that much, like 10 and 100. Sorting books, like a good guy, I guess. I don't know if this is going to be a very long stream, by the way. I figured, you know what, it's my birthday. So... so might as well like do a little stream on a weekday, even though I wasn't planning to. But I was like, you know what? I really should just get started with this new stream game. And I figured Harry Potter actually wouldn't be a bad thing. I kind of felt like playing it, and obviously the Harry Potter video has been gaining a lot of views lately, like about 500 to 600 a month. That is one way to get the weight down. Or up, I suppose. So I was like, maybe for like a search ranking result perspective, playing a Harry Potter game wouldn't be a bad idea. But then I figured, you know, I'm not gonna like play. That's a gold brick. Okay, that's 2 gold bricks. I'm not gonna play the Harry Potter games because, frankly, most of the Harry Potter games aren't that fun. There's a couple of good ones, but I played them for that list. I was like, I don't really want to. Oh, you need to keep sorting these books. And now I'm probably going to get like a lot. Yeah. You probably should get a little bit better at pathfinding. Yeah, your pathfinding isn't that good. But then I was looking through my Steam list and I saw this. I was like, oh, of course. Lego Harry Potter. That would probably be a good one. And honestly... if I had considered these games for that list might have looked very different, because Goblet of Fire was on that list, and Goblet of Fire is not a good game. Goblet of Fire really kind of sucks. But there's other Harry Potter games that suck more. Like Order of the Phoenix. Because as much as it doesn't work for a movie, it really doesn't work for a game. Because it's fairly boring. It's a lot of side quests. Like, most of that game is the side quest of getting all the DA members together. Which then all require you to do like a... I didn't want to lift you up. I wanted to do something with you. Most of that game is doing side quests for the DA members so that they come and join you. And then when that happens, you are like almost immediately in the Ministry of Magic and finishing the game. I must admit, I really do like how this place, with all of its secrets, so absolutely feels like how Hogwarts should feel. That is like my main critique of any Harry Potter based game, is if you're in Hogwarts, it should feel like Hogwarts, with another secret around every corner. And so far, this game does deliver on that. I do wonder if Hogwarts is going to stay the same throughout all of the different years, and if the secrets are going to be different for every single year. I'm kind of afraid of that, like, getting stale very quickly, to be honest. Okay, so we need the purple into blue. Then we need blue into... a purple into green. And then purple into yellow. Yeah, okay. And then we can go to the dungeons, but I don't really want to go to the dungeons yet, I don't think. I think I want to finish that little secret I found first. So let's wait a moment with that. I don't think those count as... there's got to be more torches around here somewhere, right? No, I want to keep being Harry, because I like being Harry. There's got to be more torches around here I can use Wingardium Leviosa on for reasons. That's one of them. That's a stack of books. Which, okay, some of the secrets are kind of like... they're not really secrets, but they're a little bit false. But that's what most Harry Potter games do, right? I mean, sometimes... in Harry Potter and the Order of the Phoenix, the fifth one, the normal game, there's a lot of, like, fixing you need to do to, like... portraits and stuff in the castle, and it's a little bit forced, but at least it gives Hogwarts something like to give it a life and to make it feel like it actually is a place rather than just like a map you roam around. And I have no idea where the other fires are, so we're gonna go probably actually in here, I imagine. Or is this just a shortcut? This might just be a shortcut. Yeah, I feel like that's just a shortcut. Not too bad, though. Not too bad. I guess I can take that shortcut from now on out. Which I don't really give a shit about, to be honest. Because... a shortcut is nice once you get to know the map a little bit, but I feel like I'm not going to get to know the map too well anytime soon. It's going to take a while for me to get to know the map. Especially since I won't be playing this game every day. I mean, I'll be playing this game... oh, that's the next one. That's 7 out of 9. Surely that's 8 out of 9. Now we gotta find the last one, right? That's Nearly Headless Nick, I suppose. That's Fred and George, which... I must imagine they have some kind of, like, cosmetic shop somewhere. There's just one left. Dude, I need to find it now. It's just one. Where would there only be one? Somewhere where there isn't a lot of symmetry. Surely. Or there's... there might be torches all over Hogwarts and I just get a reward for the first 9. And then I get a reward when I'm like 15. And then I get a reward at like 30. Something like that. That could be possible as well. I did do this one as well, right? Yeah, and this one isn't one I can cast Wingardium Leviosa on. So I don't know where the last torch is. It's a little bit weird. Also, that's a pixie. That's supposed to be like a very not good guy. So I don't know why he's just like out there helping by keeping that thing up. Because definitely in the second movie and book, those are very... Yeah, there's way more than one left. So let's see what I get for casting Wingardium Leviosa on the 9th year. That just gives me a heart. Is that all? And then it starts the counter again? No, this is just a different area and that doesn't count. Okay, that also works. That's not so much magic as it is... Okay, that definitely is magic. That's definitely magic. I was going to say, that's not so much magic as it is... I can't repair that yet, I suppose, then? Huh? As it's just like a gyroscope, right? Yeah, all of these just give hearts. Do I need Reparo for this? I think I might... No, I don't. Wingardium Leviosa. I mean, Reparo just seems like a more advanced and automatic version of Wingardium Leviosa, right? Not at all. Like, not even close. Kinda. Now I think about it a little bit more. Kinda. Aren't I supposed to be able to use Scabbers here? Maybe only later into the game. Let's keep going. I think our next class should be Defense Against the Dark Arts, question mark? Maybe? Potions? Oh, I needed to do that. I had to leave for a moment, sorry I missed something. You didn't really miss anything. You missed me rambling. Which, I mean, that's this entire thing. Are we already at the troll? Are we at Halloween? Did we... What? How far are we? We're half an hour. Okay, 40 minutes into this. I wasted a lot of fucking time. As well, just roaming around. Which it wasn't wasted. It's exploring. But... This is the halfway point of the movie. This is like... This is where... Oh my god. That's insane. Only a character with a book can understand these symbols. That's neither of these guys, that's for sure. Yeah, this is a troll. Oh my god, that's... What? Oh, wow, that's definitely a Scabbers kind of thing, right? Which button? This button is B. I keep holding buttons because I think that'll work. It definitely doesn't. So yeah, there's a lot of content that's getting cut in order to make sure that this game houses four of the years, and I'm assuming that that'll be the case for any of the years as well. Maybe like the first and the second year have less iconic moments, and they just go from iconic moment to iconic moment, and that is why the first year gets cut a lot. Actually, a while ago I went through all of the audiobooks for the Harry Potter series. I skipped like 6 and 7. I only did 1 through 5 because after that I just got bored, honestly. I think I might have done 6 actually. I think I might have only not done 7. So how does this help me? Oh, like that. That, okay. But then what? Luckily, this is this is not a timed kind of situation, because I would have been screwed if it were. I can't even get the brick over there. Don't know what I'm supposed to do with the second brick, honestly. Probably just supposed to jump over here, yeah, and then what? But yeah, the first like 3 books are actually not that long. The first book itself is very short, like nothing happens in it whatsoever. Like at all. And that's not how anything works. I know it's magic, but just no. Just no. And even this part is very short. I wonder if all of the years do this, because at this pace we're going to finish the entirety of year 1 in this stream, which actually sounds kind of like reasonable at this point, honestly, because why not waste time while your friend is dying? Because what else is there to do here? Am I supposed to be a girl to get into here? Well, fuck your rules. I was supposed to... We're supposed to do something with those lights. The 7 of them? Wait, what? Where's the other 5? I only saw 2. But yeah, as I was saying... Oh, there's more of them here. Yeah, after this there's only like the library. Maybe the whole dragon... Oh, the Forbidden Forest still. There's a whole dragon subplot, which might actually just be skipped entirely. I feel like that might be skipped entirely. Maybe not. Hopefully not. It feels like there's opportunity here to like cut a lot of corners. But what am I supposed to do here? I don't know. Wait a second, wait a second, wait a second. What? That doesn't help me at all. Oh, wow, wow. Yeah, that does help me actually, because Harry is now a girl. And now Ron needs to... Oh, Ron doesn't need to be a girl. We just need one girl. With the... Okay, so that is a little bit weird. That's a little bit weird. Why was the troll... You just needed to take a poop. That's all. He's not a bad guy. He just needed to poop. That's all there is to it. Yeah, actually looking at the time we've been on air so far and how far we are to... His poop stinks. There's no way that we're doing the entirety of year 1 in this stream. I do not believe it. Yeah, Hermione, I know that you're in danger and all, but let me go find these Lego studs first, because that's very important to me. It's very important to me that I get all of these. And the last lamp as well. Oh, hello Hermione, how are you doing? And the last lamp as well, because I want to see if I get a reward. I got a reward, that being a house crest part. Wait a second, there's 4 of those hidden things in this mission? Or like this... Whatever it is. So there's the torches, there's these lamps, and then there's 2 more things to find, and I'm assuming that defeating the troll is the end of what you would call this mission. And for some reason only Ron can use Wingardium Leviosa on the... No. That's not how this works. Wait a second, Ron isn't the one to... No. You wouldn't do him dirty like that. That's the whole... That's the whole point of this... Oh my god! That's the whole point of this scene. Is that Ron, who gets told off by Hermione for doing Wingardium Leviosa wrong, is the one to save her with that exact spell. That sets up their whole dynamic for like 7 books to come. And this is his little moment of glory, to shine. And this game's just like, no, Harry does it. Ron couldn't even do it. I don't like that. I really don't like that. So yeah, I got one of the house crests. Then the torch is one of the others. What in the actual hell are the other two? What collectibles are those? I have no idea. I'm about at 100k studs though, which sounds good. Stood in peril. To the Leaky Cauldron. I want to check out the Leaky Cauldron. Let's see what that is. Probably stuff I can buy, like cosmetics with my studs, and maybe something with the gold bricks and unlockables. Okay, so there's 24 levels in total, all of which have 4 house crest parts, and you get like 1 full house crest if you complete an entire level that way. Okay. And then there's the normal LEGO game stuff, right? I don't need to explain that to you. The fuck even is that? These are out of the dungeon. Oh, these are redoing levels, I'm guessing. Which also shows you what characters you can use in this. This is Hagrid, Griphook, and Harry. I think. And this is Harry, Ron, and Hermione. That's what I'm assuming, anyway. Also, who the fuck left their Hogwarts Express ticket on the board in the Leaky Cauldron? That doesn't seem like a good idea. So, I'm guessing I can go to diagonally from here and buy shit. Collect some more studs, because apparently these bar stools also function as springs for reasons. And I think we're going to leave it there for today. Again, keep it a bit of a shorter stream, because while I wanted to stream for my birthday, because you know what, fun birthday streams, I also want to have a nice evening on my birthday. Because I'm stuck inside because Corona is a thing, which is going to be real weird if we're looking back at this next year. At my birthday, it's like, oh yeah, Corona was a thing back then. Now either it's still a thing and everybody's dead, or we fixed it by next year. And hopefully we fix it by next year. Follow the spiders, which this is homeless Dumbledore, isn't it? Hey, Quirrell, I think I might as well kill you now, because that will save me a lot of trouble later on in this year. This is diagonally from a different angle. I really do like that quite a bit. So, assuming these are Madame Malkin's robes, which means probably cosmetics. I've got over 100,000 studs now. Probably, I mean, surely I can buy something. But I gotta unlock the option to get them first. Are these only unlockable and not buyable? Huh. I'd guess at least some of them are buyable. What else are you getting the studs for? And why am I already getting Hermione's dress? Because that is definitely a year 4. And while this is 1 through 4, I wouldn't expect to be able to... I'm sorry, question mark? That's a big fitting room. Huh. And these are Ron and... that's definitely not Ron, by the way. That's Harry. That's Ron and Hermione and... Don't know who that is. And... Who is that supposed to be? I feel like I should know who that's supposed to be. Don't know who that's supposed to be. That's definitely supposed to be Fudge, right? And that is... Is that supposed to be Kingsley? I'm not just saying that. because he is black. Don't know who that's supposed to be. Actually, this is probably supposed to be Fudge. I don't know. Let's leave before I turn into a racist again. That's Heroin the Tuxedo. I mean, I guess if you're going to hide collectibles in a fashion shop, it's gotta be like the fashionable costumes for the characters, right? Wait, what is this? A gold brick? Gold brick 1 costs nothing. Gold brick 2 is 100,000. So you can get that one for free, but then the next gold brick costs 100,000. And 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, a million. 1,100,000. Why didn't you just max out at 1 million? They probably designed a game like, we need a couple more gold bricks. Let's just sell them. And then they figured out, actually, we've got one more than is convenient for us right here. But we got a free golden brick, so I suppose that's the thing. Oh, wait a second. Can we do things at Gringotts with silhouettes, ice ring, disguise, carrot ones? Oh, these are cosmetics, definitely, right? Can I do something with that? Options. Resume. How can I, like... Carrot 1 sounds amazing. I don't know how to enable those. But it seems like something I'll be able to enable at some point. I swear to God, this is only me like figuring this out for today. After today, we'll only go here when needed. These are... Oh, these are spells. I can buy spells? Huh. Okay, let's not buy that one. Slugger's Erecto. Multicorphus, I don't know what that does. Rectum Sempra seems useful. That one I can't afford anymore. I can afford that one. I don't know what it is. Redectum Scholars? Is that like small head charm? Oh, I can only have one of these active at any given moment. In that case, I know what Rictus Sempra does. So I'll go with that one. Wait a second. Does it do both? This is a cheat menu, which I don't really care about. Wait, does it do both? Hermione, I want to test this on you. Hermione. Hermione? 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 Do you get a small hat now? No, you don't. That's useless. I'm kind of out of studs at this point, though, so I don't think there's so much more for me. Let's go back to Wingardium Leviosa. For me to discover here, but let's go to Gringotts Bank first, just because maybe there's something for me to discover there after all. Maybe they give me free money. That would be sweet, wouldn't it? Probably not. Oh! This gets me places. Do I just get free money out of the vaults here? It seems like I might. Oh, you need to do that for a while, don't you? Played bonus level? What is this bonus level bullshit? Oh, I'm pressing the wrong button. Play bonus level. Let's see what the bonus level is. And with that, I think after the bonus level, we don't know what we're supposed to do here. Let's see. We've got a lot of spells suddenly. Invisibility cloak. I guess that's Expecto Patronum. What are we supposed to do? I'm probably supposed to... Oh... I get it. I'm supposed to go into the night bus and then ride the night bus. Oh boy! The engine? Do I need to buy the engine before I can do anything here? That seems... Oh my god, I killed Ron! My god, this controls horribly. I love it. Also, why is there a driving track in front of Hogwarts? And why do the engines cost like 100,000 studs? Surely that is something to do with some... Oh my god, this really does control horribly. So what is the big idea? Oh my god, this is a real good way to get studs. Holy hell. I'm liking this. I'm assuming that those 100,000 studs are in my normal studs, but those are the studs I collect in here because I'm collecting a lot of money very quickly in here. If I can take this out of this bonus game, I might be able to, because I don't think I'll be able to get to 100,000. Will I? I might be. Let's see. I can't use magic. Oh, I can. But I can't use Expecto Patronum unless there's a... Never mind, I can. Unless there's a Dementor, I was going to say. Still, I might be able to get to 100,000 because this... That's a lot of studs around there. I mean, it's not 65,000 much. But it's like 10,000. Potentially. Can you please... Fuck off. Yeah, it's a lot easier to do this with the night boss, I'm going to be honest. It's a football game. Or soccer. I'm sorry, soccer. Might as well. So... We're playing football now? We're playing football. That's not going to be good for me, is it? Does that respawn? That doesn't respawn, does it? No, it doesn't. Well, let's keep exploring a little bit. Please respawn. You don't respawn. You're stuck. You know what? I probably got a spell for that. I don't think I do. Yeah, I really don't have a spell for that. That's just stuck. Nothing I can do about that. That's just living there now. So, let's exit this level because that doesn't seem very fun at all. So that's what Gringotts is, I guess. It's just a lot of... Oh, you get those bonus levels depending on how many golden bricks you have. But do I have... I didn't even bring back out all of my studs. So probably you're supposed to get that 100,000 studs within that level. Maybe we'll do that if we really, really end up liking this game and we finish everything. We might as well do that. But for right now, I think this is as good a place as any to end off this stream. We've done about an hour of Harry Potter. And maybe we'll do this again later this week or next week. Or maybe we'll do some sport. I don't know. Depending on what I feel like. Mostly, really. Oh, there's another room. There's another room here. Let's check it out. This is usually what you would explore in the third year. Because this is where... these are logos. Magic begins. Oh, these are the cutscenes. Okay. Yeah, so I think that's been it. So let's... I don't know if we can, like, go back to a save menu or something. Because this seems like one of those games that doesn't just have autosave the moment you quit, right? It really seems like one of those games. Continue story. Let's continue the story. Why not? We're not actually going to continue the story. We're going to go right into... Oh, the Leaky Cauldron is the hub, and from the hub you can actually exit the game. Okay, that has been it. It's been an hour. It's been a bit of a short stream, but honestly, I wasn't planning on streaming too long anyway today. So it's been a good one. I'll see you all back with, well, the video that's getting uploaded in an hour. There's going to be a video in an hour, and it should be a Pokemon through the years. So see you all then. I can't end the stream because it's a full screen. Yeah, it really kind of